Welcome back to the Good Ozzy channel, and today in this video I'll be discussing on how there is a theory out there, okay? Well, I'm just kidding, and there's not really many fans I have with theories, but I will say, in my theory about Carmarto and Viper, so, they're two separate people. If you didn't know, if you weren't caught up with the storyline for the Great Ozzy channel, or, you know, for any storyline that I make or any series I do, Viper's men killed Carmarto, shot him in the head. Carmarto fought back, but he eventually lost, and he was buried by me, the Great A, and I put his hat on top of a shovel thing, and that's how he died, and his death was like in August of last year, I think. And that was the end of Carmarto. He lasted on this channel for about 2.5-3 years, and he had a good storyline going. He was a good man, but his death was sudden, and it was quick, it was early, but it happened. So that was the end of Carmarto. But there still isn't an end to Viper, and Viper's storyline will go on. He is not gone from the channel. You might think he's gone and he left, but he is not gone. The Viper is coming back in a couple years. But, you know, that's beyond the storyline point. That's beyond the news for Viper. So, Viper and Carmarto, they're two separate people in the Great Ozzy channel. They never met, but we were always told that Carmarto was killed by one of Viper's men. But here's my theory, and here's the whole title of the video. Carmarto is Viper's long-lost younger brother, and I'll get into that theory in this video. So, Carmarto was, as we know, a good guy. Viper is a villain. So, how can they be? Well, here's how. So, long time ago, Viper was, you know, they were all living at the house, they had a family. Carmarto was there, and, you know, and then one day he woke up and Carmarto left because he couldn't handle his brother. His brother got too evil, and his brother started, you know, Viper started doing stuff that just wasn't right, and Carmarto felt that he needed to leave the family. So Carmarto, the day that they figured out he left, he was walking, and he walked all this way, and he finally found peace. He found these people, these family, and they took care of Carmarto for a really long time as a kid growing up, and he finally moved out, and he was ready to look for a job, and that's when I hired him as a character on my channel. And that was the story behind Carmarto. Viper tried so hard to look for him. All these years, Viper, you know, was after Carmarto. He was looking for him. He never found him, so he gave up. Viper made his first appearance on the channel in 2019 in one of the videos of the Slam the Hammer Down. There's 7 parts of that. He appeared one of the parts, and it was the introduction of Viper. Probably one of the best villains on this channel, because he just had such a quick accent, a real southern slang, a real like low down chill, like old timey southern slang, you know. And I thought that would be a great idea for a villain, a character, and he's just one of my favorites. He is my favorite character of the channel. That's not going to change. Jimmy Dixon's also my favorite, but those are my 2 favorites, and I'm gonna plan something else for Jimmy Dixon, but that's beyond the point. But in this video, getting into the discussion of how Carmarto is Viper's younger long-lost brother, and that was the story behind it, and that's how, and they knew each other. They were family. They weren't stepbrothers. They were brothers, and they were brothers, true brothers, blood brothers, and they lived together for a long time until Carmarto decided to leave and find his own place, because the Viper got too villainous, and Carmarto was always taught to be a good guy, a good Mexican guy. So that is the story on how Viper is Carmarto's long-lost older brother, and there will be tons of theories on this. If you've made it this far in the video, I know I stutter a lot because I can't ever think of what to say. But if you made it this far in the video, I will make a Jimmy Dixon video. Of course, he is dead. He died on the series finale, Stereotypical Sketch, Season 7, Episode 12. He did die on there. I will be making a video on Jimmy Dixon where he goes crazy and stuff, but that'll be later on this year. Last of the Great A series is coming up next year, 2021, sometime in the summer. I'll be working on that. mainly because I'm done with all my series, and that's the last series that's going to happen. So I'll be working on that. Hope you guys enjoyed the theory that I have on Carmarto and Viper, and have a great rest of your day. See you guys later.